Welcome back to TV5 News at 9. So next month is the Parkinson's Benefit Gala. And joining us this morning to tell us more, we have our great friend Deanna and Jeff Loomis. It's so good to see you guys again.
Thank you. It's so good to see you.
Yes. So tell us some of the earliest signs of symptoms in Parkinson's disease. You guys were here last year and we learned so much about Parkinson's disease. Remind us again, what are some of those early symptoms?
Some of the earliest symptoms are going to be a loss of strength, a loss of smell, some apathy, restless sleeping, extreme sweating. When you do sleep, some body jerking, like legs and arms jerking while you're sleeping. Those are some of the early signs.
And tell us, how does that progress? What does that look like, the progress of Parkinson's?
Well, they say there are 5 stages of Parkinson's. Now, personally, both Jeff and I, we don't feel it's a positive thing to think about the stages or dwell on, you know, those stages, because it can be so different. And for somebody to think, oh, no, I entered stage 3, when maybe they really haven't. But what they say is the first stage is going to be those early signs that we just mentioned. And then the second would be that both sides of the body are starting to be affected, and then your mobility and balance, you know, starts becoming an issue, and then just continuing to be more aggressive. And then possibly the last stage would be constant care, maybe wheelchair bound.
I love how you said that the two of you don't like to, you know, like dwell on the stages. Really enjoyed that because it just seems like it's a more positive outlook on the entire situation, and it just seems like it's better for the mental health too aspect of it all. So how should caregivers support loved ones who do have Parkinson's?
I think the best way to be a support for your person with Parkinson's is first and foremost just to show your support, to show your love, be that constant support for them, be their advocate. They will start to lose a lot of things in life, you know, the ability to do certain things with the loss of strength and stuff, might possibly have to go on disability from work. And so to be that constant support for them when they are losing so much is so important. And as far as an advocate, you know, the mental or the medical field, they can't give everybody all the information they're ever going to need, give you, you know, everything that you need to know. So it's really kind of up to you to start doing research. And I think that's very important as well, to do your own research, learn as much as you can, be the one to ask the questions for your person at the appointments.
And something exciting is coming up, the gala that we were talking about. And for those who might not remember, there was one last year, and before we started the interview, you guys were saying how it just exceeded you all's expectations. Tell us a little bit more about that event and how the money that's raised really helps to make a difference in Parkinson's research.
Okay, well, last year, being our first year, we really didn't know what to expect. You know, our thoughts were kind of like, oh, is anybody going to come? How many are going to come? And so we set a goal to raise $10,000, and we more than doubled that. Yes, we were very excited. So the it was $15,000+ that was in ticket sales and donations, and that went straight to the Michael J. Fox Foundation for research. And then we had a silent auction, and we raised $5,300, and that went to our Michigan Parkinson's Foundation. And that'll be the same this year. All ticket sales and donations will go straight to the Michael J. Fox Foundation. And I might say they, within 30 days of receiving the funds, it has been put to use for research. So that's one of the reasons we really partnered up with them. And when you give money through a Team Fox event like ours, going to our page and giving, then it's 100% of that goes straight to the research. And then of course the same, our silent auction funds with our Michigan Foundation. They do so much to help Michigan families, providing free education and help and a lot of resources there.
Yeah. So if someone wants to attend this year, how can they purchase tickets and when is the event?
The event is October 11th, coming up at the Horizon Center in Saginaw. And we have a page, our campaign page, which you have to link to that. So people can just go right on there, and there'll be two buttons. You can click to donate or click to purchase tickets. This year we also are offering, alongside the individual tickets, people can purchase a table of 8 at a discounted price.
Yeah, that's good. I love that. So if someone may not be able to actually make it to the event, but they still want to donate, how can they do that?
On the same link, on the same campaign page, there is just a donate button. And so that money will just go straight to the foundation.
All right, so can you guys tell us about the partnership that you have with Live Oak Coffee House?
Yes. So we are coffee lovers.
Yeah.
And we partnered up with Live Oak Coffee Roasters and to develop our own teamwork to be Parkinson's Brew Blend. So that is going to be, it is available right now in all of their coffee shops. And we do have a link for ordering it online, so you can always, purchase.
Find it there.
And it also will be served this year at the Horizon Center on the night of the gala.
Nice, good stuff. I love that. And tell us a little bit more about the foundation's mission and why sponsorships may be so crucial, and how you guys got to this point.
Well, we got here from when Jeff was diagnosed, and he was diagnosed in January of 2020. And we didn't realize that, but what we learned is that he probably had the Parkinson's in his mid-40s. He was 55 when he was diagnosed. And so because of learning that he probably had that for so long without us knowing, it just became very important to us to get that education and that awareness out for people, because it's very hard right now to get an accurate diagnosis. So what we went through, we really want to help prevent other people from going through. So that's how we got started. But the foundation, the Michael J. Fox Foundation, why we chose them is because they have a very aggressive research program. They go about it very aggressively to find a cure, and also finding therapies to help people have better quality that have the disease. And they, to date, have used over $1 billion for research. And they are the largest nonprofit funding for Parkinson's disease. So that was important to us to work with them. And our own mission, the teamwork, to be Parkinson's mission, is to bring awareness and education on the Parkinson's disease to everyone we can reach, and provide funding for research, because we are fighting for not only the present, but for the future generations as well.
That was beautiful. Anything either one of you would like to add? Anything else?
I would just like to say, you ask about support from those around us. I'm very fortunate that I have a wonderful wife and family and friends that give me tremendous support. But I am aware that not everyone has that. But you have to have support. I do take medications for Parkinson's, but the pharmaceutical companies can't make any drugs that make up for support like what I receive. And so if you do have Parkinson's, I would say get into a Parkinson's support group. The Michigan Parkinson's Foundation provides support groups all over the state, and you need that support. So and you can get that with other people that are in your same situation, and people that really are advocates for you at those events. So I feel for anyone that doesn't have the local support that they need, but please reach out and look for a Parkinson's support group. You can be found on the Michigan Parkinson's Foundation website.
How about that?
Along with that is that we are going to be starting in Bay City a support group.
Nice.
So that'll be starting at the first of the year.
Awesome.
So people who you know, have the disease or are a loved one or just know somebody or just even want that information to please come, because it's a great way to discuss, to learn, and just have that support.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, thank you both for being here today and for all that you do in our community. We appreciate you.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, of course. Yes. And you can find more information in the hot link section of our website, WNEM.com.